The sun dipped low behind the towering spires of the royal castle, casting long shadows over the once glorious kingdom of Lyvia. The streets, once filled with the sounds of music and celebration, now echoed only the dull thrum of boots marching in unison. In the heart of his kingdom stood Eric, the legendary hero who had brought Lyvia to the peak of its power and prestige. But on this day, it wasn't a hero's welcome awaiting him. Eric stood at the center of the grand throne room, his battered armor a stark contrast to the opulent surroundings. His once lustrous sword, the blade that had felled countless foes, was now caked in blood, though none of it was his own. His once proud face, marked by the scars of countless battles, was now devoid of any emotion except exhaustion. Before him, King Aldrich, the ruler of Lyvia, sat upon his golden throne, flanked by his most trusted advisors. The king's gaze was cold, distant, a far cry from the man who had once called Eric his closest ally. "You have served us well, Eric," the king's voice echoed through the room, but there was no warmth in his words. But all good things must come to an end. Eric's heart twisted. Betrayal. The words he had feared but had never imagined would come from the lips of his king rang in his ears. He had fought for this kingdom, bled for its glory, and yet, in this moment, it seemed that his loyalty meant nothing. "You have become a liability, Eric," Aldrich continued, his eyes narrowing. "Your victories have made you too powerful, and your influence threatens the balance of this kingdom. We cannot afford to let you live." Eric's mind raced. Betrayed. His loyalty had been repaid with treachery. The kingdom he had sworn to protect was now his enemy, and as the guards closed in around him, he knew that his fate had been sealed. But fate, it seemed, had other plans.